Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Definitely appreciate you taking some time out of your day to pay me a visit. It is Saturday, May 24th, Memorial Day weekend. I decided to come back up to Fox Lake, really primarily because last weekend when I was up here, I was catching still pre-spawn fish. So I'm hoping to still be able to find a few pre-spawn fish. The water temp, I mean, this last week has been really brutally cold for May. This entire spring seems to have been very cold. I had my alarm set for 5:15, just a hair before sunrise, and I was determined to get out, and I don't know what I was thinking. The low temperature last night was 40 degrees, and when I woke up it was 41, and I did not pack for 40-degree temperature. So I decided to sleep in. It's 9 o'clock-ish, 9:20 right now, I guess, when we're finally on the water. Anyway, yeah, the water temperature is 55 degrees, so water temperature has dropped 10 degrees since last Saturday. So in a week, we've lost 10 degrees. I really don't know what that's going to do for the fishing, but the fish are going to spawn no matter what the water temperature is, getting this late in the season. So we're probably going to, I guess, just try to avoid boats, I guess, today. I want to go check out the little dam area again at some point, but I think I'm probably going to wait later in the day for the sun to heat things up again. I'm probably just going to go fish docks. The dock bite was pretty good last weekend, so that's, I think, going to be the plan. So let's go see what we find. There's our first fish. That might be the smallest fish I think I've ever caught on Fox Lake. Yeah, I think that's the smallest fish I've ever caught on this lake. And that's a good problem to have. Thanks, buddy. Before we get up to the big stretcher docks, we're fishing a quarter-ounce swim jig in a perch pattern. It's got some kind of 6 cents swim bait paddle tail on the end of it. Couldn't tell you what it is. It's one of those things I got in mystery tackle box years ago and finally determined to use them and just get rid of them. So we're going to be skipping these docks and mainly going to be throwing a Texas rig. Mainly throw a Texas rig to skip these docks because anyone that's fishing docks, more times than not, we're going to be fishing a Wacky Rig. And I've got a Wacky Rig tied on, and I very well might use it, but doing the Texas rigged 6-inch Yum Lizard and June Bug. I would say it's a little past the prime for a lizard right now, but I've only got that one left and one more in the package, and I kind of want to kill off that package. And then I'll probably switch over to some kind of craw or beaver type bait, but yeah, I just want to use up that pack and not put in a single pack with a single lizard in it back into the box. I was getting bit on it last night. I was fishing a public dock when I got in, not super late last night, but didn't have enough time to launch the boat and go fish, but I did fish a dock for a little bit. Fish off of the dock, I guess I should say. All right, well, I think we've gone through maybe half the docks. We haven't gotten really much of anything on this lizard, so we're going to go ahead and change things up no matter how I want to get rid of those lizards. It's either that or start throwing the Wacky Rig, and I'm not quite ready to do that yet. Well, we switched over to a 4.5-inch X Zone adrenaline craw in a bluegill color. Might recognize that one from my Little Green Lake video. Had a lot of luck with that setup, so hopefully we'll reproduce it here. That's on a 1/4 ounce weight. I think that's also the 1/4 ounce on a lizard is going to fall a lot faster than this will with that 1/4 ounce, so I think that should help. This is definitely going to be a lot easier to skip as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on. Well, I was debating whether I wanted to go back down by the dam or fish this, I think this is the North Shore. Yeah, the North Shore. I did okay last week on here on this North Shore, so that's ultimately, I don't think it's late enough in the day for me to go back down by the dam yet, because when I'm going down there, I'm going to be frog fishing the lily pads. At least that's my intention. So I do want things to warm up a little bit more first. So I think we'll try to aim to be down in that area, maybe by 12:30. It's just 10:45 right now. Oh, all right. Well, that was a pike. Well, it's a sign of life at least. All right. Got ourselves a fish finally. It's a good one. It's actually a really good one. I'm well hooked. This guy's got an interesting scar. All right, thanks, buddy. I was just about to call it quits on these docks too, so I really don't know what to do now. I guess we'll keep fishing these docks for a little bit. Well, it's not much of a fish, but take it. Well, it's actually not. That's a decent enough fish. It's always fun catching them on a frog. Glad he came back for it. We have been fishing a frog through these pads. We got a hot tip from a kayak that came past us as we were coming in here. He said he caught a lot of fish on wood. I don't really know where there's a lot of wood on Fox Lake. I suppose one of the islands. But since I had made my way in here, I did want to at least fish it while I was in here. So we're frogging. We're going to frog these pads up to that bridge, maybe just before the bridge. And if we don't have any better action, we will probably go back out and fish those islands. It is warmer back in here. It's above 60. So should be better back here. But anyway, that's a Booyah pad crasher that I caught that one on in a sunburn color. Oh, that wasn't... It's about the size of the last one, I think. Oh, man. Lost that one. That was at least a nice, fun, aggressive hit. That feels like a decent enough fish. I was gonna say there should be something under this bridge. Some of the post-spawn females. Yeah, that's a good fish. Okay, this thing got all sorts of tangled. Wow, that guy really wanted it. Look at that. All the way down the gullet. That's a nice. That still looks pre-spawn. Let's get a weight on this one real quick. All right, we got zeros. I guess this is upper twos, low threes. All right, 0. All right, 2.8. Thanks for playing, buddy. All right, that fish came on a spider grub. This is a Damiki spider grub. I don't know what they actually call it. It's made by the brand Damiki. It's clearly not a Wacky Rig, but I'm pretty sure this is either on I think this is a 3/8 ounce head. This is just a leftover I had from Lake Geneva from last year, or last weekend. But we're gonna go see if we can't find any more. All right. Solid little fish. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get out the spot. We probably spent too much time here anyways. We're going to go either fish the islands or the weed field shoreline up in the northeast corner. I guess we'll, ideally I want to fish the islands if there's not too many people there. And if there is, then we'll go fish that northeast side. It has been a while. Not a huge fish, but I'll take it. Nice fat fish. We're fishing a 1/4 ounce football jig with a Damiki spider grub. No idea what this color is. It's like a smoke candy color. Okay, thanks, buddy. Come on, eat it. Why are you not eating that? That's the second one that's kind of just followed something in lazily. I guess I'm gonna have to have the, that's another big fish. Come on, eat it. You're nosing on it. There we go. Saw that guy eat it. That was cool. That's a good fish. There's been so many of these guys just cruising around. Man, this guy looks ragged. Barely hooked. All right, let's get a weight on this one. Okay, got zeros. 334. It's the biggest one of the day. All right, thanks, buddy. So I am super curious now whether these fish just woke up or whether this has been the spot. Because I had a feeling this might be a good spot, but I don't know why they would be all up here. I guess I didn't think of this as a spawning flat, just because this shoreline normally gets absolutely hammered when the wind picks up. This northeast side, I don't know, but I was almost going to call it quits because I got stuff I was supposed to do tonight, but I think we're just going to keep cruising the shoreline. I mean, that other boat has not moved at all. And if I have to throw a Wacky Rig, which that one came on it was a Yum Dinger 5-inch in June bug, just Wacky rigged. So that was cool because, again, like I've seen so many fish on this shoreline. And we threw a swim jig down here, we threw a gilly, and so the fish would just kind of lazily follow it in, but they just needed something, and I think it's unfortunately going to be the Wacky Rig. Come on, eat it. There you go. Man, that's fun sight fishing. Not a huge guy, but you know, I grew up fishing a really clear pond, so I was able to grow up sight fishing. It's pretty rare being able to find a place that you can sight fish. And Green or Fox Lake here is not one that I would expect to be able to sight fish. It's kind of got this weird, it's like Green Lake where it's got that weird haze over the top of it. But we're in like 1.5 feet of water, and these fish are just cruising. I'm just kind of blind casting, and then when I see one cruising, I'll work the bait over to it. And I'm really surprised these fish aren't more spooky right now. So let's see if we can't find another. There's another one right there. Come on. There you go. Oh, you stole it. You robbed me. So I was curious how I rig up a wacky worm. I've got, I guess I'll show you the hook here in a second. So again, these are 5-inch Yum Dingers and June bug. And then what I do is Bass Pro Shops has these O-rings that they sell pretty cheap. Definitely recommend that. That stick bait, this yum dinger that bass just stole, had survived. I think I had that rigged up since early April. But yeah, you just bring that O-ring down here, and then you don't have to hook the bait. You just hook it under the O-ring like that, and that makes these yum dingers last almost indefinitely. You'll occasionally get a fish that won't get the hook in its mouth, and then you set the hook and you yank the entire yum dinger away. But the hook is it's a VMC Nico hook. I'm pretty sure this is a size 1. Yeah, so anyway, all right, let's go see if we can't find that guy again. So it's interesting. With how slow today was, I was pretty dead set on going. I was going to go to Puckaway tomorrow. There's that fish. But I think now that I got something kind of figured out, I might venture back in here tomorrow. He's got it. There we go. It's one of the downsides of these wacky rigs is you really don't feel the bite most of the time. It just, I should not have turned the rod. Oh well. That's one of the downsides of using these O-rings. You've got the hook parallel, which makes the hookup ratios not the best. There is some trick where if you use 2 O-rings, you can get it like perpendicular. I forget what it is. I don't care that much enough about it. Generally, I don't have any issues with hookups. There's fish. That's another good one. It may have taken me 7 hours, but we finally got something figured out. I think it's actually closer to 7.5 hours. It's another just ginormous fish. Let's get a weight on this one too. Okay, we got zeros. I'm gonna guess 3.4. Oh, 3.12. All right. Not as big as the last one, but another real nice solid fish. Get a quick photo of this one. So yeah, what I was saying was I was kind of happy that I wasn't putting something together on this because that was going to give me a really good excuse to go try Puckaway for the first time. But yeah, if these fish are all located in this little corner, I can very much spend all day tomorrow on here catching these fish. Ooh. Well, that was a fish. That one stole it as well. Hey, but we got our O-ring back. That's something. These fish must be very finicky today if they've managed to steal 2 of these yum dingers. Oh. If you guys are asking why am I not really hammering it home on these hook sets, pretty simple answer. I've got an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader on this. It's a kind of a light wire hook. You're really not supposed to be hammering hook sets home on these. It should just kind of be a gentle pressure. But obviously that's not working right now. That's a fish. Not a very big one, but take it. Oh, well, it's actually a better fish than I was thinking. Wow, look at that guy's eyes. Bloodshot. All right, thanks, buddy. That was actually a much nicer fish than I thought it was. That's a cool looking duck. It's a fish. Oh, that's a much nicer fish. I tell you, it took us a long time, but man, it feels good to be back into these fish. Let's get a weight on this one. It feels pretty good, probably over 3. All right, we're at zeros. I had to say it was over 3. 298. Okay, thanks, buddy. That's a small one. Guess it's a relative term. It's still a decent fish. All right, yeah, that's definitely a spawned out male. Yeah, they're getting smaller. Okay, all right. Thanks, buddy. Well, I think it's safe to say we have saturated this spot pretty good. I think we've made 3 or 4 passes over it and not finding anything else here. So we're gonna I think we're gonna call it and make one last cast here over to that tree. Um, but I think we kind of figured out why the bite was so slow earlier today. These fish are very fickle right now. I'll be curious. I'll have to go look up when that rain was because it's only been getting warmer from what I understand. So today I thought was going to be a little bit. I would think that they would be willing to chase stuff more, but doesn't seem that's the case. So anyway, yeah, because we got a bunch of little 6-inch, like 10-inch bass now roaming this whole area. Yeah, we'll do one last cast for good measure, but yeah. Thanks for sticking with me, everyone. Glad we had this nice little flurry this last. I guess I don't know how long we've been on this little stretch. Maybe an hour, maybe 2. But thanks for sticking with me, and we'll see you all next time.